Hello everyone, we are glad to have you back. Without holding back, The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live uses its first seconds to adapt a violent comic book scene that the main series purposefully avoided. With the exception of one significant omission, Andrew Lincoln successfully brought many of Rick Grimes' iconic comic book scenes to life in live action during his 9 seasons on zombie apocalypse duty. In the comic narrative by Robert Kirkman, Rick's group encountered the governor, who, in an attempt to make a point, hacked off Rick's hand. As a result, comic Rick fought alone from the jail storyline till the Commonwealth's demise. Rick never lost a hand in the TV series The Walking Dead on AMC. By the time Andrew Lincoln departed The Walking Dead in Season 9, Rick still had both hands despite multiple teases, multiple near misses, and unceasing foreshadowing. Negan had a chance to pull it off. Rick broke his hand horribly fighting Jadis' spiky gladiator zombie, and Andrew Lincoln would sometimes show his right hand in bandages as a tribute to his comic counterpart. The Ones Who Live has additional ideas, but The Walking Dead never pursued those suggestions. In The Ones Who Live, Rick Grimes is introduced as a consignee for The Walking Dead Civic Republic. He gains acceptance into the society by removing zombies and performing other menial tasks for 6 years. Rick would want to go back to Alexandria, but CRM policy forbids him from doing so. As a result, every time Rick is dispatched to clear zombies, a CRM soldier tethers his wrist. After one unsuccessful effort at escape, Rick uses his reliable axe to cut off his hand that is chained and flees. The soldiers from CRM soon catch up with him after he stops to cauterize the wound. Other than where the sequence fits into the plot of The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live significantly alters Kirkman's original work in a number of other ways. The fact that Rick takes out his own hand rather than having a villain chop it off illustrates how much Andrew Lincoln's persona has changed since the zombie epidemic started. The governor purposefully kept Rick apart from his right hand, which pulls the gun, while Rick instinctively chooses his left, less dominating hand, possibly because he gets to remove his own hand. Since Rick lost his hand much earlier in the comic books, it took him a long time to save up enough money to replace it with a suitable prosthetic device. But in The Ones Who Live, Rick almost instantly receives a fake hand because of the CRM. The Walking Dead just couldn't make the comic book moment when Rick Grimes loses his right hand work on television. This would have caused issues for the props department, which would have had to continuously figure out how to hide Andrew Lincoln's still very much attached real hand, and writers, who would have had to regularly account for the change, especially as early as the governor's appearance in Season 3. Speaking at SDCC in 2011, Robert Kirkman acknowledged that as the series developed, Rick's hand injury in the comics caused him headaches, and he stated his opinion that the TV adaptation should not make the same mistake. Without a doubt, any issues Kirkman ran into when penning his The Walking Dead comic would have been magnified in a live-action setting with actual actors and cameras. The benefits of Rick chopping off his own hand may have outweighed the disadvantages given that The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live only has a 6-episode runtime and a lavish budget for a Walking Dead series. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.